Good morning. So I read a piece recently about Greg Raymer, known on the poker circuit as Fossil Man. Apparently his hobby is collecting fossils, hence the nickname. He's the guy who wears the holographic reptilian eyes when he plays. Anyway, to those who play poker, he is, I guess, sort of a legend. He overcame a then record field of over 2,500 players to win the 2004 World Series of Poker main event and a $5 million prize. The interviewer asked how he could increase his odds to win a game when there are so many factors that are not in the player's control. Is it skill or is it just plain luck? Or what's the proportion between the two? Fossil Man's answer was not only wise for winning the game of poker, but also wise for winning the game of life and business. He said, a lot of people don't think about luck and skill properly. Most people, he explained, think of luck and skill in any particular endeavor as a zero-sum continuum, a straight line that puts luck on one end and skill on the other. That would mean that if you said that an outcome is determined by 40% luck, it must be 60% skill then. Or if it's 90% luck, then the outcome must rely only on 10% skill. But luck and skill, the Fossil Man insisted, are not on the same axis at all. And that makes all the difference. So we'll keep the poker metaphor here going, but I'll translate it to life and business afterwards. So there is a great amount of luck involved in the cards that you're dealt in poker. You have no control over it, and thus you should not allocate any energy in trying to will something one way or even react negatively or positively to your deal. It just is what it is. Now, there is a great amount of skill in deciding what to do with the cards that you're dealt, and what bets you place in relation to them, and how you conduct yourself at the table. Those are all factors of skill. On the luck side, the odds for everyone around the table are the same. On any given deal, you might be terribly unlucky, and there is nothing that you can do skill-wise to win. But the most skillful players essentially better their odds over time. If the odds are the same for everyone, more skill results in better decisions with the cards that you're dealt and ultimately gives you a better chance of winning in the end. Here's what Fossil Man says. You have to be realistic about how much luck is involved in whatever you're doing. And after that, you kind of ignore it, he says. Then you have to say, what's the smartest decision that I can make now? And ignore the results in the short run because they are irrelevant. There's so much smart wisdom there. Let me translate that to you and me and into the game of life and business. We are all being dealt new hands of cards, not just the ones that you were born with or where you were born or to whom or in what order your birth was or what cards you were dealt with in your childhood. But you are also getting new hands every day. You have an important meeting to get to, and the freeway is clogged up. You're supposed to distribute the report at the upcoming important meeting, and the printer is jammed. You have an important date or presentation, and you're having a bad hair day. You're in a brainstorming meeting, and someone says something to cut you down. Those are hands of cards that you're being dealt. As Fossil Man says, don't get emotional about it, one way or the other. The freeway, the printer, your hair, the colleague's comment, you don't have any control over it. It just is what it is. The only question is, now what? Can you bring your skill to bear and make the most of the hand? Or if there's nothing you can do skill-wise to change the outcome, so you just might as well fold without emotion. That would be resolving yourself to the fact that you can't change the traffic and will be late for the meeting no matter what, so no need to get hysterical and melt down in your car all along the way. You won't have a printed report for the meeting, so no need to go kicking the printer like a lunatic. Your hair is just what it is today, so brighten it with a bigger smile. By the way, a ball cap is not the answer. It's just a dead giveaway, right, Kylie? And not reacting to your colleague's comment in the creative flow of a meeting, maybe later have a private one-on-one conversation, hours later. Here is the second big takeaway from what Fossil Man said. No matter the luck, skillful players will increase their odds, their luck, over time by making better decisions with the cards that you're dealt. That is what ultimately gives you the upper hand in winning. So that means two things to me. A, there is luck, but then there isn't. Yes, the freeway, the printer, your hair day, the colleague's comment, Those you can say were unlucky in the moment. As Fossilman says, ignore the short run. It's irrelevant. But skill applied over time eliminates luck. Over the continuum, it is only the skill that matters. Did you get that? B, it has less to do with skill and everything to do with character. Because skill needs the long horizon to overcome any odds. It will take the character of discipline and work ethic applied consistently over time to ultimately succeed and then sustain that success. It is the compound effect of all that applied skill that basically guarantees you're becoming a winner. This should be good news to you. This means it doesn't matter what cards you have been dealt since childhood or that you have in your hand right now. Just keep applying the skill of making the right, even small, seemingly insignificant, in-the-moment decisions consistently and over time. And it will, I promise, compound and vastly overwhelm any odds of bad luck that you're facing. The compound effect guarantees your success, no matter your luck or lack thereof. Isn't that good news? The key to it all, of course, is consistency. And that is what requires character. That is why you showing up here every morning is so essential. Even if in the moment it looks as if it's not making any difference, there are no visible results after just one episode, just know the compound effect has been ignited and transformation is underway. Little by little, day by day, the odds are starting to turn in your favor. You are on your way to winning.